Mama, I'm gonna sit on your lap, but I can't see.
Good morning. Today is Saturday. Oh, good morning. Today is Saturday and we've got a pretty busy day ahead of us. We are actually going to be replacing our floors ourselves. Right now, David's over in the office, which is where we're getting started. He's taking apart his desk so we can rip out the carpet and then put down our new laminate flooring that we just bought. We're only doing the flooring on the downstairs and we're starting in David's office because it's smaller and more contained. That way we can kind of use it as our test. That way we can use it as our test to see any trial and error. Oh! All right, so I just wanted to show y'all really quick. This is David's office where we mostly cleared it out last night. We're gonna actually sell that hutch on Nextdoor app, and then we're gonna take apart his desk, and we might even sell it also because honestly, we've been wanting to get him a new desk for a while. Over here, this is the flooring that we chose. It's a laminate, but even though it was only 99 cents a square foot, like I think it looks really nice. Like it's pretty legit quality. Like this little notch here, it even like you can feel a groove. So yeah, that is the flooring that we chose. I think it'll go really nice with the tile and the wall color, and then eventually we'll go into our dining room and replace the flooring here. You can see those are all the boxes of books from the office, my little baby book. And so yeah, this will be the room that we tackle next. But right now, David's just gonna take apart his desk and I'm gonna hang out. And I'm gonna hang out with the kids for a little bit while he gets that done. What?
You come in the living room?
Yeah, we're gonna hang out in the living room. Or do you wanna hang out in the playroom?
No, I'll hang out in here.
So we've got Ethan set up here in the playpen. Ezra's gonna be our little helper, and we are ready to tear up the carpet. And this is what our floor looks like. We ripped up the carpet, the tacking, the padding, and then we swept it up really well, vacuumed it, made sure there's no little concrete pieces anywhere to put lumps in the floor. So yeah, now we are ready to lay down the underlayment. Okay, so we just laid the first part of the underlayment, and we're only gonna do this section first, and then we're gonna start laying the plank flooring. That way we can just kind of work as we go so that the underlayment isn't like slipping all over the place. It looks so nice.
I said we need to go get the spacers, and they're right there. But we also, I've read and learned that you don't want to start with the full board. You want to cut it just at an off measurement so it doesn't look like...
That way everything's staggered.
Yeah, but that way also you're just not starting. It doesn't look like you started at that corner.
Got it. How's it look, Ezra? Good. Let's do it. Meanwhile, Ethan's been enjoying his bottle of Pedialyte. I also wanted to hop on here really quick and mention that we are complete beginners at this. We have never done this before. We did have an old 1950s house before this one that we semi-renovated, but we mostly just tore out drywall in that house, and then we hired contractors to do everything else. But we are really into trying to build equity, but do it ourselves. That way we can save on costs. And so after watching a lot of YouTube videos, we're like, yeah, I think we could do that. Which is probably a naive thing to do, but we're taking a stab at it, and so far I'd say it's going pretty well. What do you think, Ethan? Is it going well? Yeah. I'm also surprised at how well the boys are doing with this whole process. I mean, so I was about to say that we're doing really well with both boys, but Ezra bonked his head, and now we're having a rough time. All right, so I apologize if it's windy, but we're in our garage, and we actually purchased this miter saw for about $140, right?
Yeah, it was the cheapest one at Home Depot.
It was the cheapest one at Home Depot, but you can also rent these, or I've even seen online where you could just use an X-Acto knife and break it, but we wanted to make sure we were doing clean cuts, and so yeah. David, what are you doing right now?
I'm gonna cut it at an off, at just a random length, just to stagger the flooring. Unfortunately, the blade we bought isn't wide enough, so I have to flip it over, but you'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're making the best. Like I said, we're new at this. This is our first time. Oh, I see what you mean. Because the planks are wide. You okay?
Okay. It's not perfect, but it'll do.
That's so cool. And then we start placing them.
So this goes in the corner. We need to get the spacers too. And then this should just lock in place.
Let's see. Oh wow, it really does just click in. What do you think, Ethan? Is that cool or what? So what's this kit?
It's just from Home Depot flooring installation kit. It has a tap lock so they can lock in place.
Oh.
Tissue.
Need a tissue?
Yeah.
You want to go grab one from the restroom?
So this is why we stagger it so that the seams don't all light up. And so
Oh my
the
goodness.
spacers, we need to decide what length we want. But these will go in once we have a few rows and some weight on it.
Where are our ones for, Dad? What are these for?
Very cool.
So this is gonna go by really quickly.
don't know if we mentioned it or not, but we just put spacers in along the back side, and we're gonna start putting them on the sides of the flooring because you have to put in a 1/4 inch round at the very end. So you wanna make sure that there's space for that to fit. Okay, the time is now 11 o'clock. We started at 8:30 and we're gonna take a break because this kiddo, hi, that kiddo needs to go down for a nap and the other kiddo needs to eat some lunch, but this is the progress we've made so far.
So come here, let me take a picture of you. Stand over there, so
It's looking really good so far. Let's see.
Can you sit down right there?
Cool.
And it's got a nice texture. I feel like even though it's laminate, it looks pretty legit.
Mama, is this thing to lock it?
Yeah, that's to lock the boards in place. What game? Okay, so we've made quite a lot of progress, which we're super proud of ourselves for. And now we just have this narrow little strip right here because we got the wide plank board, so we need to cut the next planks to fit this, and then they should, oh actually yeah, they're gonna have to be cut there too. But we also have a track which is right here, and David's gonna cut that down and that should just wedge in so that there's a nice transition from the floor to the tile.
He is awake.
He is awake?
It's pretty loud, okay?
Okay, my battery's gonna die, but before it does, I just wanted to show y'all really quick. David was able to cut the boards and using a jigsaw and put it in here. And even though there's a gap here, that's okay because this piece is gonna cover it. And then, like I mentioned, we're gonna take 1/4 inch rounds and put it all along the sides to hide the seams. So we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna go charge my battery and then we're gonna go to Home Depot so that we can get the 1/4 inch rounds and finish up our little project. Oh,
They're not called 1/4 inch rounds, 1/4 rounds.
Sorry, 1/4 rounds.
Thank you. Don't get too close.
So quick update, we finished doing this little bit here where Ezra's sitting and we put in the molding, and it's okay that there's little gaps because we're installing the 1/4 round right now, which hides all of the gaps. And so it looks like he's done up to here and he's just filling in this little corner really quick and then we'll be done.
We'll need to paint and caulk and fill.
Oh yeah, we need to paint and caulk and fill. But after that, we'll be done. Good morning, it is the next day, and so I started caulking yesterday, but then it was dinner time and bedtimes, and David and I were just exhausted by the end of it. But here is the office. We've already moved a little bit of furniture in here, but we put in the T-mold and I went through and I did the caulking in the middle between the quarter round. So now I just need to go and do that little corner there, but also the quarter round where it meets with the floor. I need to caulk that, and then we need to paint with white paint to hide the little, I forget what kind of nails those are called, but they're the nails to secure the quarter round. Hey everyone, so that is the end of this video. I'll insert some before and after shots right after this, but I still have not done the rest of the caulking or the painting. It is now Monday evening. We went ahead and we got started on our living room and we put in the hardwood floor there, but we still need to do quarter rounds, caulking and painting in that room as well. So all of that will be in a future video, hopefully, fingers crossed, this week. So in the meantime, I just wanted to get this uploaded and out there. Overall, I would say that this project was a success, even though technically we haven't finished yet. It was a ton of fun. We were really nervous going into it because we have 2 small children, as you can tell from the footage. We have 2 small children and we weren't sure how they were gonna act, if it was gonna be impossible for us to get anything done, but surprisingly, our 1-year-old was really content in the playpen for most of the time. And our 3-year-old was really excited and into helping us out. I mean, he would tap on the little tap block, he would help grab boards for us. I mean, we did have to take a lot of breaks for nap times, lunches, and things like that. But overall, I would say yes, success. If you are planning a project like this for yourself, I highly encourage you to just do it. It is the best feeling ever. My husband and I were still really sore. Like, it hurts to squat, it hurts to stand up, but we feel really good and really proud of everything that we did. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below with what you think, or if you have any home improvement projects that you're working on, I would love to know. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.